Good evening all, and very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend show. Well, it's the final day of the Walton Kirkdale GAFL today, and it was cup final days with roasting hot weather. Wasn't too bad early in the morning, but as the day rose and that got on, the weather got hotter. So I have to take my hat off to every team who turned up. Do you know what? It was absolutely heaving there today. Massive. Loads of parents, loads of grandparents, everyone turned out to support their child playing football today. And what I saw walking around everywhere, to be honest, yeah, you had a few shouts, talking to the referees. It was one of those days, it was a lot of passion was into the game. And I think there was one or two incidents that no doubt the league will be dealing with, and that will get reported whatsoever. We always know it's cup final day. What does happen? It's not the kids yet, they don't like to lose, but the parents and grandparents sometimes carry it on a little bit too far. Anyway, it was nice to meet up to quite a few people. It was going well, very well, and well done to Quarry Green Pumas against DK Abbey. Great game, was fascinating game. The weather, yeah, it was hot. No scores, just two sets of players going end to end. It was one of those things, and well done to all the parents from DK Abbey as well. It's horrible to lose, we all know that. It's horrible to draw and go into penalties. It's cup final fever, as we say, and in grassroots football it can be cruel, not cool, when you look at the kids, the faces. But you know what? We all look at them, we all feel sorry for them. And about an hour later, those kids, they're having their ice creams, they're forgetting all about the game, they're all mates again. It's just the parents who carry things on like that. And well done, as I say, to the committee member, Dave Hill, who's absolutely brilliant. It's probably one of his dreaded days of the year. I know it can be hard to give out all the trophies as well. It's hard. And in this weather, wow, it was a big slog as well. So hats off to Dave Hill, his daughter Ellie, and all the team there at Walton Kirkdale Junior Football Club. It's nice when managers come over and congratulate you and thank you, and the referees as well done a marvellous job, really have done a marvellous job. They were all great, we had liners as well on the games. It was, you know, it was lovely to meet and talk to everyone, and everyone coming over and having a chat. It's the end of the season. As I say, it's all pick-me-ups, isn't it? Everyone gets together again and everyone starts looking for summer leagues. We've talked to people who are going into JMO, summer leagues, Head and Eccles, summer leagues. There's quite a few summer leagues going on, so good luck to all the teams there. Do the kids need a break? That's entirely up to yourselves, coaches. I know a lot of coaches are afraid of losing their players to other teams. That's why they won't let them join forces. But really, this day and age, should you really put your team in with different players from each team? I don't think you should, you know, I really don't. Same as tournaments, we've got our tournaments, and now we've changed it now to the one day, Saturday, Sunday. Everyone's happy to it now. When we say Saturday, Sunday and Monday, we've got the 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s on a Saturday, all playing the finals as well. Only £60 per team. Under 8s is still full. We do have reserve teams ready to step in if someone pulls out. Sundays, 11s and 12s, they will be played to a final finish on the Sunday as well. Because of request, because of grassroots football teams asking and appealing to me, because apparently it's Glastonbury as well, and a lot of people going to them, and parents are asking, you know, we want to take the kids out over the bank holiday weekend, but we may be looking, we want your interest in this one, we may be looking at the tournaments on a Saturday and Sunday is high to medium level, and we may be looking to Monday on a low to medium level, because teams are asking, is there any tournaments going around for the youngsters who never get into tournaments, never win anything. And I'd just like your feedback. I'd like to know whether you'd like a low tournament, 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s, and we see how it goes for 11s and 12s. You can request to me, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. Also for an application form for the 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s, 11s and 12s. You can add me on the email address there and ask for an application form, because now we have this, it's going to go a lot quicker because teams will fill her up because they just want a one-day tournament and then celebrate and go out and enjoy the rest of the bank holiday weekend. Unfortunately, well, no, it won't be weekend because I'll have to take that off because at the end of the day, I've got to be part of the bank holiday day. So, yes, August, it's going to be massive. Lovely talk to people out there as well. Colin turned up to support us. Paul, who turned up, well done. Honestly, it goes a long, long way. And Paul and Col are going to be helping out on the tournament as well as Dan, young Danny there as well. We're going to have building a great team up for this tournament because I want to make it extra special. The £70 for the 11s and 12s, by the way. And I want everyone to have a nice participating medal. I want nice trophies if we can possibly do that. I want to be in there for the kids. That's what Don't Cross the Line. And the Respect programme is all about the kids. We're in the community for the community. We like to talk, we like to get together, we like to work out together and bring teams together. That's what we've been doing since 2003. So I'm just going to have a nice sip of tea, hope you don't mind. Oh, I've earned that. And I did do that walk yesterday, as I say. Oh, no, I haven't told you. I went on I thought I was going to do like a 10-mile walk because I'm training to do this Yorkshire 3 Peaks in 12 hours. And I decided I've got to, now the Saturday League was off, I've got to go out there and I've got to make a little bit of a walk. Anyway, I ended up doing, as I said yesterday, over 13.5 mile. And my feet were aching. Feel great today, don't get me wrong. It was great, it's what was needed. And the kids lifted me spirits there. They all played well today. Great game. Could have gone either way. Any cup final can go either way. We know that. In the Premier League, it's all coming to a head, isn't it? Manchester City don't have to kick a ball. They're being given the title. I love it to go to the last day, but it's a bit boring when it doesn't. And the relegation battle still goes on, doesn't it? Going to the last game of the season. Well, that's what football is all about. It looks like Liverpool have blown it, by the way, for the Champions League, unless Manchester United lose their last game and Newcastle lose their last game and we come back with a win. Fingers crossed that can happen. I think they've got 2 games anyway to play. So that's what it's all about. Itchy eye there. It's been a really, really tough slog of a weekend. The weather has took its toll on me. I was at Liverpool Academy yesterday and it was really, really hot, honestly. The team didn't perform, and kids under 7s, I don't expect them to. It was really roasting hot. And don't forget, when you've got academy kids, they're all primed, they all know the team, they're all ready, and when you're rushing around and coming to play, you know, the kids weren't really up to it yesterday. But I think it refreshed them, got them all ready, ready and alerted for today's game, and I suppose it worked a little bit. We played 5 games, 12-minute games today, and 1 20-minute each way game today. Thanks very much for Dave, James and also Charlie. They were the officials in charge of the game today. Brilliant. Yeah, we had liners there and it was an experience for the kids as well. What more could you ask for? Cup final with all that. It brings it all home. And there we go. It came to an end today. A lovely, lovely end because of the weather. I hope all the kids have enjoyed themselves. They had a few flares there. All the finalists had flares. As I say, commiserations to the teams who became runners-up. And they'll go home, but they'll all go home happy. And I know there's 1 or 2 teams disbanding now and there'll be no more, which is frightening, especially if you've run that team right the way through. Probably an upsetting day for 1 or 2 teams who and coaches who are saying goodbye to their lads. Farewell. They've been with them for years and years, and the team, they've disbanded, and the teams are no more. That's sad. Sad within itself. And that's grassroots football. Kids grow up, kids go to different teams, coaches move on, and it's upsetting sometimes when you see that. But again, well done to all the referees there. Absolutely tremendous. All played the part in today's. It was really hot, and I got this tin of aqua water. It was brilliant. It's a pity I haven't got it here to show you. And I kept the kids motivated because it was really warm. And I kept spraying their faces and cooling them down. They were loving it. They were out there. They were playing the game. They had a really, it helped them. It cooled them down, and they all played. And there was nothing better to cool the kids down, as well as them having a drink as well. The referees did give water breaks, which was great. all around. What more could you say? How did your league go? I'd love to hear from you, mal@don'ttexttheline.com, especially if you're interested in the tournament. It was brilliant to watch. It was brilliant to be part of today. It's a season, the Saturday season's finished as well. And we're trying to put the under-7s together. Club DXTL under-7s Lions, put them together. So we've got 2 teams. And yeah, what more could you say? What more could you say? Try and build a club. Some great managers out there, honestly there is. Face is burning. Forgot to put my sun cream on today. Did have my water cooler, but that didn't do any difference. Just cooled me down. And whatever you wear today, I hope you enjoyed yourselves at grassroots football. Well, the summer leagues are all starting now. The tournaments are starting, and I'm sure you're all jumping on there now, getting involved in them. I think it's all next week that the tournaments start. I know River tournament, I'll be involved in that one. Talking to the referees, getting referees involved. People are looking forward to it, and I'm hoping to get a bit of a break in June as well. Yes, it could be my first holiday in 4 years. Everything's been cancelled, COVID, the whole lot. I won't know what's hit me. I really don't. I don't know what a break is anymore. So looking forward to that. I'm going to check my lottery later. I may have won it, may be able to buy a villa when I'm out there. Who knows? Anyway, wherever you are, I hope you're having an absolutely tremendous weekend. We can't grumble at the moment with the weather in May. Is it going to get hotter? It could do. I think if I remember rightly, June was roasting hot last year because we didn't have the same weather. Well, in Cyprus, it's already roasting hot, so I'm going to bake away myself. It's going to be really hot, and looking forward to a bit of a break. Yeah, what more could we say? I'd love to hear your feedback, especially if you're a referee. We'll have Col coming in. We're going to do a little thing soon on the tournament. Invite teams in as well, and it'd be nice to get the podcast involved with the Don't Cross the Line Respect tournament. We want to make it a really special tournament. I'm going to the managers and everything there today. Honestly, it is absolutely fabulous. We want to bring you together. This is bringing the kids together for our 20th anniversary year. We wanted to do something special. We wanted to make a tournament, put it on, to make the kids, the managers, the coaches, the mums, dads, grandparents, aunties, sisters, brothers, uncles, whatever it is, all aware of the campaign, what it's all about. No ref, no game. Respect. Bringing people together, bringing our referees together, giving them the support, and the committees as well. How many managers out there did go back and shake the hand of the committee? Not too sure. They've done a brilliant job. Well done to them all. I must admit, you've got to hold your head up and you've got to say to them, fantastic, see you next season. And we look forward to another year of football in the winter leagues. But you finish off with weather like this, what more can you say? You can't knock it. And I'm sure Dave himself was made up with that weather. It is what it is. It wasn't raining. Sometimes you can have really poor weather, and yeah, it does make a difference there, doesn't it? But it was great seeing the teams. Everyone was burning up. It really was hot, but you could see everyone celebrating. The shorts, t-shirts on. Everyone was getting a little bit of sunshine, and everyone was over the moon. And I was over the moon with the performance of the kids, performance of other teams, the referees. Great to talk to them. And I'm getting probably 1 or 2 incident reports on my cards as well. Don't forget them cards, by the way. Kev, give you a mention as well. You done well. Bit of company there on the touchlines, watching the game as well. Yeah, making decisions it was. But hey ho, it's one of those things. Referees are there to referee decisions. They make the decision, you've got to abide by them. Yeah, it's got to be one of those things. It has to be one of those things. And I was liking the way referees were going up to each other and using the officials and asking them whether they saw anything. And, you know, it was good to make a decision. Really was to make a decision. And it's good. This is grassroots football. It was great. And I can't wait to team up with these referees again. I'm being put in all kinds of referee groups. It's nice to know farewell to all the referees I didn't say bye to. But hey ho, one of those things. Referees, I think the tournament may be full, by the way, for referees. We don't need that many. And Danny Pato, who's working it with me now, we're really getting to town on it, going to town on it, getting things sorted. Honestly, we're looking forward to it. Oh, the tea is gorgeous as well. So what have you been up to? How did your team fare in your league? What are your plans for next season? What are your plans now? How many tournaments are you going into? How many sponsors you're looking for? We're looking for all kinds of sponsors. Get in touch with me. And especially for the tournament, we've got Quarry Green, who are on the involved in that one. Aintree Sofas. I've sent out a lot of messages to get these sponsors involved. You can sponsor the league. It's well worth it. Honestly, get in touch with myself, mal@don'ttexttheline.com. We're going to try and give you loads and loads of publicity on the podcast, on the website. We'll give you loads of that, and hopefully we might have a little bit of publicity ourselves. And if we can get your banners up there and have a little table there as well, you know, what more could you ask for? For £300 per league, that's all you're paying out, but loads of publicity, and it'll be chocker also on the tournament, I assure you. We've got 4 minutes left of the show, so I'd like everyone to get involved. There's kids, ideas. Do you know what? It's been good working with the kids, Club DXTL, because obviously we're not perfect, we're not 100% perfect, and we still need to iron out 1 or 2 problems that we'll get. That's what every club goes through. I understand that. Yeah, parents will put the passion in a little bit too much sometimes. You have to make a decision, you have to act, you have to protect the kids, because we've got a duty of care with those children in the football club. But not just the kids in the football club, but kids all around as well. You know, because they're all part and parcel of a team, and it's horrible to see kids upset, crying when they lose a game. It's happened to our team, and we just try and get kids out of crying. It's hard. They're 7 years of age, going into under 8s. We're bringing in an under 7s team as well. So it's all about the enjoyment. Grassroots football is all about enjoyment. And you know what? Next season could be a lot tougher because of what's happening. The price rises, the fees going up, affiliation all going up as well. Parents, grandparents, everyone's struggling at the moment, and we're just hoping that teams do not fold for the reason that parents can't afford to put their children in grassroots sport and activities. Well, watch this space. We'll be hoping to try and help out with our Heart of Gold initiatives. You can support us on that one as well. Please get in touch, look for our GoFundMe page, and we're trying to bring in awards for people who are helping out in the community, also children suffering with mental health and disadvantaged children as well. Yes, our challenge is the Yorkshire 3 Peaks for 12 hours. Col Fulton, he's involved with us. We'll have a few more. Dom, they're all involved. And you know what? Can't wait to do it. But as I say, that walk yesterday, that really took its toll on me because I went a little bit too much. But you've got to get your body back into the swing of things. You've got to get yourself doing things. I haven't done that much training, but I want to get myself right as rain. And you know, Everton Valley, where I went up Everton Valley, those steps honestly are just unreal. That really gets the heart beating, that really gets you motivated, and it gives you an incentive to move on to a flat level because it's like that, I assure you. Anyone who's been at Everton Valley there, they know the steps are tough. It gets you going, gets the adrenaline going, and it makes you realise just how tough the Yorkshire 3 Peaks are going to be within 12 hours. Okay, we've got 30 seconds left of the show, so that leaves me to say well done to all the teams who took part in the North Liverpool GFL, the Walton Kirkdale GFL, the Bootle League, the Botanic League, everywhere, Edge Hill League, every single one of you. I can go on forever and ever and name leagues, but you've all been absolutely fantastic, and I do hope that each and every one of you did thank the committee, did thank your referees, and I look forward to working with you and meeting up with you another year on next year. I really, really do. So in the meantime, thank you very much indeed for tuning into the Grassroots Show. From myself, Mal Lane, all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, and No Ref, No Game. We'll see you on Friday evening with our young commentators. Good night, God bless.